Welcome to Greece, a land where turquoise waves crash against golden shores, where ancient ruins whisper tales of gods and heroes, and where every corner feels like a scene from a dream. Maybe you've fantasized about lounging on a Greek beach, wandering through villages with whitewashed walls, or digging into a plate of grilled octopus drizzled with olive oil. But Greece is so much more than its postcard charm. Beyond the obvious lies, a country bursting with jaw-dropping landscapes, secret hideaways, and views that'll leave you speechless. In this video, I'm spilling some quirky and fascinating facts about Greece that you probably didn't know. And then, I'll take you on a whirlwind tour of some must-see places, both the famous icons and the hidden gems. So grab your sunscreen, pack your sense of wonder, and let's explore Greece together. Greece isn't just a pretty face. It's a land with a wild past. Did you know this is where democracy kicked off over 2,500 years ago? Citizens in ancient Athens gathered to vote and shape their destiny, planting the seeds for how we govern today. And with over 6,000 islands sprinkled across its seas, though only about 227 are home to people, Greece is like a treasure map waiting to be explored. Walking through its towns, you'll stumble across ancient stones nestled between modern homes and tavernas, as if time just decided to hang out here indefinitely. Some olive trees still standing have been around for over 4,000 years, their gnarled branches churning out fruit since before the pyramids were a thing. Food's a big deal too. Greeks devour more feta cheese per person than anywhere else on the planet. Oh, and fun fact, they invented the Olympics way back in ancient Olympia, then rebooted them for the modern world. Ready to see where all this history and beauty collide? Let's go. We're starting our journey in a place that feels like a medieval fairy tale brought to life, Monemvasia. Tucked off the Peloponnese coast, this fortress town clings to a massive rock, linked to the mainland by a single narrow causeway. Its name literally means one way in. You won't spot it until you're practically at its gates, which is part of its charm. Founded in 583 AD by Greeks fleeing invaders, it grew into a stronghold that's barely changed since the Byzantine days. Step through its stone archways, and you're in a car-free wonderland. Cobblestone paths twist between ancient buildings. No modern concrete here, just pure medieval vibes. It's like the town hit pause 700 years ago. Back then, it was a prize fought over by Byzantines, Venetians, and Ottomans, holding out as one of the last Byzantine bastions until 1460. Wander its alleys, peek into hidden courtyards, and you'll feel the weight of that history. Next, we're sailing to Zakynthos, or Zante, as the Italians call it, an Ionian island that's almost too gorgeous to be real. Picture this: towering limestone cliffs wrap around a beach of pure white sand, with a rusted shipwreck smack in the middle. That's Navajo Beach, probably Greece's most photographed shoreline. It's no Hollywood set, just nature and a smuggler's ship that ran aground decades ago. But Zakynthos isn't a one-hit wonder. Mythology buffs, listen up. This island's tied to the Trojan War, named after Zakynthos, son of King Dardanus. Today, it's a wildlife haven too. Loggerhead sea turtles nest on its southern beaches, laying eggs as they've done for millennia. For a closer look, hop on a boat to Santorini, aka Turtle Island, shaped like a turtle itself. It's a serene spot to watch these gentle giants in their natural habitat. The capital, Zakynthos town, blends Venetian flair with Greek soul. Rebuilt after a 1953 earthquake, it's got elegant squares and the Church of St. Dionysios, home to the island's patron saint. Stroll the waterfront, grab some loukoumades, those honey-drizzled dough balls, and soak in the vibes. Zakynthos is paradise with a pulse. Now let's climb the slopes of Mount Parnassus to Delphi, a place the ancients called the navel of the world. This wasn't just a temple, it was the ultimate hotline to Apollo, the god of prophecy. Kings and commoners trekked here to hear the oracle's cryptic words, spoken by the Pythia as she sat over a chasm, possibly high on natural fumes. Her riddles shaped empires and destinies, the site's as dramatic as its legacy. The sacred way snakes uphill past treasuries and monuments, leading to the Temple of Apollo. Above it, a 5,000-seat theatre offers killer views of the valley, while a stadium higher up hosted the Pythian Games, second only to the Olympics. Before consulting the oracle, pilgrims bathed in the Castalian spring, still flowing today, believed to spark visions. Nearby, Acropolis is a cozy mountain town with stone houses and hearty dishes like Hylopites pasta with roasted lamb. In winter, it's a ski hub. In summer, it's all about hiking and sipping Sapporo by a fireplace. Delphi's where history, mystery, and nature collide. Don't skip it. You can't talk Greece without Santorini. This crescent-shaped stunner was forged by a volcanic blast around 1600 BC, one of history's biggest eruptions. It sank most of the original island, leaving a caldera that's now a photographer's dream. Some say it inspired Plato's Atlantis myth. Those white houses with blue domes, they're not just cute, they deflect heat and nod to the Greek flag, a post-Ottoman pride thing. Oya's the star village, where sunset chasers flock. Pro tip, skip the crowds and find a quiet alley for the same fiery show. Fira's got cliffside bars perfect for sipping a Certico wine as the sun dips into the sea. The beaches here are wild. Red Beach glows with crimson cliffs. Black Beach at Parissa shimmers with volcanic pebbles. For a thrill, boat to Nea Kameni's active crater, feel the warm earth underfoot. Hidden gem alert, Vlekada's a quirky wine village with cave homes and vineyards growing grapes in low, basket-like coils to shield them from wind. Below Oya, Amudi Bay's 300 steps lead to clear waters where you can cliff jump or just float. Santorini's a masterpiece of nature and human grit. Time to hit the capital, Athens, where democracy was born 2,500 years ago atop the Acropolis. Standing among its marble giants, like the Parthenon, you're on hallowed ground. Fun twist, these weren't always white. Ancient Greeks painted them in bold reds, blues, and yellows, a dazzling sight lost to time. Below, the ancient agora buzzes with history. Socrates once debated here amid olive groves. The Temple of Hephaestus nearby is a sleeper hit, perfectly preserved, yet often ignored. As night falls, climb Mount Lycabettus, Athens' 908-foot limestone peak, for a sunset that turns the Acropolis golden against the city sprawl. On clear days, you can spy the Aegean and nearby islands. For a quirky detour, Lake Vouliagmenis, a thermal spa 30 minutes out, where mineral-rich waters hover at 75 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, and tiny fish nibble your toes. Or drive to Cape Sunian's Temple of Poseidon, where Lord Byron carved his name into a column in the 1800s. Sunset here, with the sea ablaze, is pure magic. Athens is gritty, glorious, and alive. Next up, Milos, a volcanic gem in the Aegean that feels like another planet. Zakynthos Beach, dubbed Moon Beach, is the standout. Smooth, white volcanic rock carved by wind and waves into surreal shapes, glowing against deep blue waters. NASA even trained astronauts here. The coast is a treasure trove. Cleftico's sea caves and arches, once pirate lairs, are now swim-through wonders, reachable only by boat. Papafragas caves offer tight blue water passages framed by cliffs. Fyroplaka Beach stuns with multicolored cliffs, red, yellow, white, above soft sand. For a challenge, rappel down to Tsigrados Turquoise Cove. Crete, Greece's biggest island, is a universe of its own. Over 4,000 years ago, the Minoans built Knossos, a sprawling palace with multi-level homes, vivid frescoes, and plumbing that'd shame some modern apartments. It's tied to the Minotaur myth, a beast said to stalk its labyrinthine halls. Nature here is next level. Elefonici Beach dazzles with pink sand from crushed shells, while Samaria Gorge, Europe's longest at 10 miles, cuts through cliffs for an epic hike ending at the Libyan Sea. Offbeat vibes await at Gavdos, Europe's southernmost point, where free spirits camp on pristine shores, or Vi's Palm Forest, a slice of the Sahara sprouted from ancient traders. Crete's got history, hikes, and beaches, everything you need. Now picture this. Giant rock pillars piercing the earth, crowned by monasteries that defy logic. That's Meteora, a UNESCO marvel in Greece's heartland. Monks built these retreats between the 14th and 16th centuries, fleeing invaders and seeking solitude. Getting up meant dangling in rope baskets or scaling rickety ladders. Talk about faith. Today, 6 monasteries remain, like Great Meteoron, the oldest, packed with Byzantine relics. James Bond fans might clock it from For Your Eyes Only. Kalabaka's the base town, with tavernas serving moussaka and views of those towering rocks. Kastraki village adds cozy stays, while Pindos National Park nearby lures hikers with rare wildlife. Meteora's unreal, a spiritual and visual knockout. Rhodes is where history gets epic. The old town's a living medieval maze, built by the Knights of St. John in the 1300s. Cobbled streets like the Street of the Knights, split by nation, lead to the Palace of the Grand Master, a fortress turned museum. People still live and work here, keeping it alive. Southward, Lindos's whitewashed village spills beneath a 4th century BC Acropolis with panoramic sea views. Anthony Quinn Bay's emerald waters dazzle, named for the actor who adored it. Sambika Beach offers golden sands for families, while Monolithos Castle's cliffside perch delivers sunset gold. Rhodes is a time capsule with a beachy twist. Mykonos screams glamour, but it's got grit too. Those twisty streets weren't made for selfies. They baffled pirates, letting locals ambush invaders. Little Venice's colourful homes, once smuggling hubs, now host cocktail bars over the water. The Meltemi winds power iconic 16th century windmills, once the island's wheat-grinding lifeline, now silent lookouts over Kora. Beaches here cater to all. Paradise and super paradise thump with party vibes, while Agios Sostis offers raw, facility-free serenity. Delos, a 30-minute boat ride away, is an archaeological gold mine, Apollo's birthplace where no one could be born or die. Mykonos blends chaos and calm like nowhere else. And there you have it, Greece's breathtaking landscapes, from fortress towns to volcanic shores, ancient oracles to knightly castles. If this journey sparked your wanderlust, hit that subscribe button and join me for more adventures. Drop your favorite Greek spot in the comments. I'd love to hear. Until next time, keep exploring, and I'll see you out there. Kalimera. For a seaside escape, head to nearby Limni Bay. This quiet village boasts turquoise waters and stone houses where tavernas serve up fresh-caught fish. Try the grilled squid with a squeeze of lemon. Or hit Samos Beach on Elefonisos Island, where pinkish sand meets shallow, warm waves perfect for a dip. Want something wilder? Kapsali Island nearby hides waterfalls in lush valleys and medieval castles overlooking whitewashed villages. Monemvasia's a perfect launchpad for your Greek adventure, mysterious, timeless, and totally unforgettable.